All right, you ready?
Yeah.
It's recording. You go with it. So tell them what's going on.
My dad told me to record. I don't know why.
You said you wanted to make a video.
I did, but I was making one on my iPad for memories of the race.
Well, now you have a real camera.
Okay. I did not expect this. We got at number 10. Number 1. My dad made me video.
You doing a good job?
I guess.
All right, you want me to take it over?
Yeah. And I'll go back to my video.
All right, you get back to yours. All right, I'm running late again. It's just about time to hot lap for night 2 at Talladega Short Track. Red Farmer Tribute Weekend doubleheader. 42 on the front, super late models signed in. Joseph is 6 points ahead in the points chase with 3 events remaining tonight, and then 2 races next week at Swainsboro. We had a rough night last night, had a real good night going, running 4th early in the feature, and got caught up in a mess on a restart. But we're going to rebound tonight and hopefully extend our points lead, maybe even get a win here at Talladega. On the other hand, there were 50-something great late models signed in last night. Finished 1 spot out, but making the show in NSB Main. Hoping to improve tonight, get in the show and make some noise.
I feel pretty good. It's got to be a little bit better. I don't think we were far off, but we just...
1 spot out last night. Tonight we're going to get the job done.
A tenth and a half off from locking in, and 1 spot out from the, we're just real close. We just got to put it a little bit better tonight.
All right, hey, it's time to hot lap. You better go. Jesse will be out first for hot laps, then Joseph.
Creek Plumbing. Number 8, that'll be Jeff Helms. Jeff Helms in the 8. And behind him in the 1, that'll be the driver to Milton, Florida, the Race Tech Capital Longhorn. Capital Langerfeld Mechanical Contractors Trading Paints Base Race Fuels, number 1 of Jesse Entrikin. Jesse Entrikin in the 1. Making his way out of turn number 4 as we get group number 3 to green in their hot lap session. Yeah, 7th overall, 3rd in the group that you're going to qualify with.
I felt really good. The last lap that I let off for that boy, I felt was going to be a really good one.
Well, I think that was your best lap. So,
I let off for the line.
Well, now you just got to go fast in qualifying. You won't have to let off for him then.
I felt really good.
Good, you look good.
Most comfortable. It's so easy here to get caught up and entering the corner too low, like getting down too soon.
Right.
Instead of holding it wide and then coming across, it's really easy to get caught up, and I think that's what I've been doing. So I tried to focus on opening my entry up and then driving across.
Nice. Hey, we'll do it again in qualifying.
What's up, Tenny?
Tenny's in the video.
High five.
All right, Joseph will be up next for hot laps as well. We'll come back later and Jesse will qualify.
I was telling Jonathan, I just feel like it's really easy to get sucked in entering too low. That was the smoothest I felt, most comfortable I felt. Yeah, here.
10 points out of 4th now is Dalton Cook. Dalton Cook in the 44D. Right behind him is our series point leader in car number 10 out of Milton, Florida. That is Joseph Joyner in the 10 car. And also on the racetrack right behind him out of Muscle Shoals, Alabama, Matthew Bricado. Matthew Bricado here with us. And the last car on the racetrack is the 46. That is going to be one of the new additions here. He is from Alabaster, Alabama.
Qualify next, then Jesse.
6:02 heat race, and then I qualify.
All right, so we got a division between y'all qualifying. That's good. Tonight, Joseph is the 14th car out of 21 in Group 2. So we'll have plenty of cars to watch to see what's going on, what the line is. Putnam is in our group. I believe Harrington is in Group 1, but we will be racing Putnam, qualifying and possibly heat racing against second place in points, Josh Putnam. Joseph's on his own to know what line to run right here in qualifying. Looking like it's going to be the top. Need a good lap to get a good starting spot in the heat race.
Bad boy David McCoy, and in the Langenfelder Mechanical Contractors Base Race Fuel Trading Paint, car number 10 out of Milton, Florida, it's Joseph Joyner and Dalton Cook out of Salem, Alabama, in the Riverside Window and Door Grace Mobile Service TMT Utility and Grading Mars Hill Mafia 44 car. Horton, Dotson, Collins, and McCoy. How about that? The 3 Coltman Farms racing cars, 2 through 4. Joyner 6th fastest. And 5th quick for Dalton Cook. How about that? Joyner 6th. Joyner 7th.
Well, we got a little bit of a hole tonight. Well, we got a big hole, 4. A little bit of a hole in qualifying for us.
Yeah,
that's a rough one.
It's tough.
All right, Joseph ended up 11th out of 22. Jesse's got to go do it now. And it'll be the same situation. He is qualifying to see where he starts in a heat race.
He's about to go 14.9 right here on that. Up in 1 and 2, down in 3 and 4.
Second lap fast.
Up in 1 and 2, down 3 and 4.
But rolling pretty fast. You see, you know what I mean? Making a big circle out of 3 and 4.
We go with
Group number 3 of the Newsom Raceway Parts Crate Racing USA Series qualifying. Out onto the racetrack out of Milton, Florida, the Race Tech Capital Race Car, Langenfeld Mechanical Contractors, Trading Paint, Base Race Fuels, one of Jesse Entricken. Jesse Entricken in the one. Jesse Entricken, 15.422. That's quickest out of the 3 cars on their first lap. Second time, even quicker for Jesse. He goes 15.422, but Jeff Helms to the top with a 15.367. Kyle Clifton goes third.
Okay, that ain't bad. 4th out of 10 in our group. 4th. Bet you thought,
We're starting 4th.
yeah, I bet you thought it was going to be worse than that, didn't you?
Man, if I didn't freaking... If the car is good.
You just couldn't get through 1 and 2.
If I could just get it to rotate right in the center.
Up next will be Joseph's heat race. He will be starting 6th. It is 8 laps and only the top 4 transfers. You gotta make a couple spots up right there to avoid a B-main. Second in points, Josh Putnam beat us by 1 spot in qualifying. He is starting 5th in his heat. And Will Harrington, 3rd in points, will start 3rd in heat 1.
Straightaway, they'll come to the start zone in turn 4, where Horton's going to have the control and will be able to fire. You see him in the start box right there. Horton fires, and we are underway. Outside looking in, our point series leader, Joseph Joyner, point follower, Dalton Cook, and Heath Heineman, all trying to get into the top 4 positions. Ethan Dotson, boy, he is strong already, has opened up a 1.3 second advantage. Halfway down, halfway done, 4 laps complete in heat race number 3. Horton on that outside, Michael Page committed to the bottom, trying to make that work. That's where he likes to run. At Baird Truck and Trailer Sales 18 car, rides in the 3rd position. Dylan Knowles is 4th, but Joseph Joyner is right there. Oh, Joyner off the pace on the back straightaway. He's out of here. He is done down the hill as the white flag is flying. And checkered flag going to come out this time by off of turn 4. Second night in a row. Dirt Track Bank heat race winner, Ethan Dotson.
That didn't sound good or look good. Sounded like maybe the drive shaft came out of it.
The motor sounded fine. He downshifted, or he put it in low, and it sounded fine.
I heard it.
Watch out, watch out.
Are we hitting the lift? Yeah. All right, hold on.
The drive shaft hitting the lift.
Yeah. Broke a drive shaft bouncing around out there. All right, they're going to get the spare drive shaft put in it. It's time for Jesse's heat race. He's starting 4th. They're taking 4. I believe it's 8 laps.
Adam Golden set to be the remaining cars in this one. Golden is going to be a scratch. Work green out of the VP Racing Lubricant Smooth and Clean starting box. Mark Whitener going to show the way in the 1 and 2. Mario Gresham's going to follow in his tire tracks. He'll go side by side with Jeff Helm. Oh, man, and Lucas Ruark and Jesse Entricken almost made contact. They're 3 wide for 6th, 7th, and 8th. Oh, my. top side, bottom side working, and a good run once again. It'll be Martin coming down the front straightaway. Hit 1 and 2 just right. If you can hit it right, the launch that you can get off turn 2 can send you at least 2 to 3 spots. Here's the fight for the transfer spot. Ruark to the top side, Helms to the inside. Out of turn number 4, Jeff Helms will hold on to that 4th and final transfer spot over Lucas Ruark.
Look like you had your hands full. About got your tire now. Well, hey, you got one more crack at it on B-Main. Speaking of B-Main, Joe's about to go start the back of one.
Is he going to race or what is he doing?
I assume he's going to fill it out and see from there. He knows he got his provisional, right? What do you say?
Gonna see what the car does.
Yeah, we'll make sure nothing else is hurt other than that drop shaft. We do have a point provisional, though. No need to be paying for a transfer spot. There's the rest. All right, B-Main time.
We need the modifieds headed to staging. Brett Racing USA modifieds, I need you headed to staging. Your feature is next. Your feature is next. It will be Lucas Ruark and Cody Overton on the front row. Straightaway, it'll be Cody Overton to slip over the nose to the 5. Ruark will go in tow. Battle for the transfer spot. How about Red Farmer? Oh, and we've piled him up down in turn 4. Jesse Intrican's there. Lucas Ruark is piled up, and the caution flag has come out. Crews are on the scene in turn number 4. As the caution flag, oh man, if you're looking at home on Hunt the Front TV, there you see the Jesse Intrican car sitting literally on top of the 5 of Lucas Ruark with some heavy damage to both of those race cars. So once again, working to get the cars cleaned up down here in turn number 4.
All right, unfortunate sequence of events for Jesse, but hopefully Joseph's about to turn our night around with a last place to up front somewhere charge in his main event here in just a second. We'll scope out the damage on Lefty's car after Joseph's main event. They still hadn't even got poor Jesse back yet. They towed him to the infield and left him. Joseph is officially starting 23rd. Let's see about our other points guys. Will Harrington will be rolling off 9th, 3rd in points. Josh Putnam, 2nd in points, is rolling off 8th. But Joseph definitely got to close that gap right there if we got any hope of maintaining the points lead when we leave here. Pretty hard hit. Dang it. Hey, we're counting on you to turn our night around, buddy. Golly.
3 and 4, Jason Hyatt and Ethan Dotson, the front row. It's time to hunt the front at Talladega. We are green.
That modified feature being before this one, I really think they've helped this racetrack out and widened it out. As there you see Will Harrington, he's going to go underneath the 1C of Kenny Collins, trying to pick up as many spots as he can. He'll set his sights on Michael Page next. This place, the Hornets' Nest, where right now Ethan Dotson, he is stirring them up at the back of the field. Still can't get by the 27 of Barry and Corey Hedgecock on the top side within 2 car lengths as he will poke underneath the 44D of Dalton.
We got a good race here. It is action all over this racetrack. 1st through 5th, you could throw a blanket over them now, as it's Dotson on the outside in turn 1. Hedgecock is in tow. Hyatt's underneath Hedgecock off of 2. That's battle for 2nd. Right behind them, you got 4th running Ashton Winger, 5th place Sam Seawright. And top of turn 4, 1 car slow. It's Will Rowland going to bring out our first Panama City Cycles caution. Take a look through the running order, and I see all the way up to the 16th position. He's advanced 7 positions. Joseph Joyner, your point leader, trying to salvage whatever he can. Every spot he picks off and gets closer to Putnam and Harrington's, just 2 more points he can salvage on what has been a disappointing night so 17 far. Laps scored complete. Ethan Dotson going to bring this field back to green. He fires in 3 and 4, and we are back underway. See if anybody's got anything for the 174 here as we get up close to halfway. Was bounced around like a pinball off of turn 2. He lost about 4 positions there from turn 2 to turn 3. Got it pointed back in the right direction. And I believe this time, Seawright's off the pace in turn 3. They'll take the lap score, and yellow flag will fly. A Panama City Cycles caution flag for the 16th car.
As Will Harrington has now jumped to the work area down there. So Sam Seawright going to go topside. We'll see if he goes to the...
All right, Ethan Dotson once again going to bring us back to green. See if anybody can get up there and challenge him. Corey Hedgecock has a fast race car, but it takes him a lap or 2 to get going. Meanwhile, you've got Peyton Freeman and Ashton Winger going to do battle. Here comes Peyton Freeman on the outside of Winger.
Yeah, Peyton Freeman just on the outside of your picture there. There you see him. He'll slip to the outside. Oh, and he makes contact with Hyatt, and he's going to go around on the top side. Joyner's going to come to a stop. Clay Harris, Dalton Cook, Bo Slay, and a couple of cars went up and over the top side.
coming to green this time by. 8th that for Peyton Freeman, but it appears his night may be done. Green flag back in the air. We'll try it again here with 19 laps complete. So Dotson, your race leader. Corey Hedgecock second. Jason Hyatt third. Then it's Winger, Putnam, Page, Horton, Collins. How about Joyner up to 9th? Trey Mills rounding out the top 10. Joyner is gotten by Harrington. Harrington's got to move.
Yeah, and just as you say that, he's going to climb to the fence. He's going to come into your picture right there. He'll follow Trey Mills down into turns 3 and 4. And the leaders are now starting to catch lap traffic. Ethan Dodson's going to see John Henderson. That's going to be the first car he's going to deal with, as Harrington's still climbing the fence in 1 and 2.
Yeah, Harrington's going to go to the outside. Trey Mills didn't realize he was there, slammed the door. Now he'll look back to the inside of Mills. That is a battle again for the 10th position.
A really good rebound for Josh Putnam in that 212 as we have 5 laps to go for Ethan Dodson and what would be an amazing weekend. Time down the back straightaway and into 3 and 4. Dodson goes to the bottom. Corey Hitchcock goes to the top side. Looking for the battle at a turn 4, but it's going to be Ethan Dodson at the Hornets now. Ashton Winger goes 3rd. 4th to Josh Putnam. 5th to Jason Hyatt. 6th to Michael Page. 7th will go to Austin Horton. 8th to Kenny Collins. 9th to Joseph Joyner.
You gotta do what you gotta do, right? Oh goodness! All right, that was not terrible. 23rd to 9th, and I think we're still in okay shape, all things considered. It's a bad night when you gotta work on your car just to get it loaded. We'll talk about this one next week. We'll get it in the trailer, get it unloaded at the shop, and we'll assess what all's torn up on it. Stay tuned for that. It won't be pretty, I can guarantee you. Thanks for not tearing anything else up. We torn up enough this weekend.
Yeah, man, you were talking about cautious.
I saw you. I was a little worried you were going to be too cautious, but then I'm like, no, this is working out. And then they still wrecked in front of you.
Yeah, the one time, like, it's always like the one time you, like, I was on the outside kind of trying to get a run around into that dude to get a good run into turn 3 because I knew I couldn't get off of turn 4 up high. And so I'm like trying to race him on the outside and looking this way. And the one time I'm not looking way out in front, I look up and they're spinning out. And I'm like, ah. So,
well, 23rd to 9th though. I mean, we gotta be happy with that, like all things considered.
Yeah.
And I think Putnam finished 4th. That puts us 4 points out going into the doubleheader weekend.
Certainly manageable. I think we got some stuff. I think we'll be good there at Swainsboro.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. We got a whole practice night. I think we. I think we'll be pretty sporty. And, go race. That's all we can do, right? We're going to. I think we need to leave the shop with the goal of winning both nights.
Yeah, that's
like
a good
you
goal.
just go over there and we're going to race and we're going to win.
Let's make it
and if we win, we win.
Let's make it that'd be about almost a $50,000 weekend.
Yeah, so we're going to leave the shop as if we're going there to race with no other strings attached, trying to win a race.
Gonna be an interesting one at Swainsboro next week. Y'all need to make sure you're ready. Got your Hunt the Front TV tuned in, ready to go, and to see what happens, to wish us on. We're gonna need all the help we can get. Thank y'all for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see y'all later.